Hey, what's up? What's up? Good afternoon, good morning, good day. How are you doing wherever you're joining from? And you're welcome to Financial Freedom with Mayowa Owolabi. This is another opportunity to learn something that will help you on your way to become successful and wealthy. And a lot of days like these will talk more about personal development. And guys, I'm really excited about today's topic. I know you guys have been expecting us to come live. I'm really, really pumped up about today's topic. You need to get ready right now. If there's anything you want to do for me, is to click on the share button. Click on the share button. Let's help some people to have access to what we're talking about right now. It's going to it's going to help a lot of people. You see, one of the things I let people to know is that becoming wealthy is a process. Becoming wealthy is a channel. Becoming wealthy has a lot to do with your daily activity. You see, if you can get this right, then you are licensed to be wealthy. What I'm about to share with you in this series, if you can get it right, then there's a lot that you will be able to achieve yourself. You see, I've seen a lot of people struggling to become successful and they chase money. And you're like, you know me. What I do a lot of time is to share with you what you need to do. And in as much that you are consistent with it, you are guaranteed to be successful. You are is not see is a template, is a pattern that has worked over the years and it's going to keep working forever. It's going to keep working forever. One more time, I want to welcome you all once again to Financial Freedom webinar with Maya Wolabi. The goal is to enrich and empower a billion people with our our weekly broadcast and other channels that we have. And I'm really excited about the turnover, really excited about the growth. And today, one more time, I welcome you to this meeting. Okay, in less than 1 minute, we're going to kick off today's session. We're going to kick off today's session. If there's anything you need to do right now, make sure you click on the share button, type in the location you're joining from. Let me be able to connect with you. Get your pen, get your note, get what you need to have right now to pen all of this training down. To pen all of this training down because a lot will be shared. And because a lot will be shared, you cannot keep everything in your brain. You need to be able to have it in a note so that you can always reference to it. Okay, very, very important, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm excited, I'm ready. I'm ready. Type in the location you're joining from. Type in the location you're joining from. Where are you joining from today? Where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Where's your location? Fantastic. Last weekend was amazing. Last Saturday, we spoke about e-Naira and I got a lot of feedbacks. And I think that is just the way to go. I'm really excited about the feedback from last session training. And if there's anything I want to say is to thank you for always staying tuned. Um, for our LinkedIn followers, good to have you on the call. I have Ozima, good to have you on the call. Martins, good to have you on today's session. And if you're on Facebook, type in your location. Where are you joining from? It's going to be a great time today. That I can guarantee you is going to be a great, great time. Okay, guys, let's get to work. Today's topic, we're dealing with wealth creation blueprint. Guys, I want to share with you what has brought me this far, guys. One of the things that I've learned from my mentors and the things that have really kept me going. And guys, this is one of the secret you want to hear from people who are already successful. And I can tell you, if you can put to work what you learn in this series, there's a lot you can achieve. A lot, a lot, a lot you can achieve. Okay, let me do this. Fantastic. Okay, for those who are just listening for the first time, one more time, you're welcome. My name is Maya Wowolabi, and you're welcome to Financial Freedom with Maya Wowolabi. And we're starting a series on wealth creation blueprint. This is a series that will take us for some weeks, and we're going to do a proper breakdown of the things you need to do, no matter where you are, no matter the level you are, and you're going to be blown away with this. Okay, so get set. Let's get this working. Okay, today's topic, this is an introduction to wealth creation blueprint, and we're going to be sharing with you what you need to do. So sit back, get your note, get your pen, and let's get it rolling. For those who don't know me, my name is Maya Wowolabi. I'm Africa's most sought after financial market coach with over 8 years playing in the financial market. I've also founded a couple of companies that are doing amazingly well right now with strength in financial market, digital businesses, and personal development. That's what we've been doing. So, what is financial independence? Financial independence is a goal many strive to achieve, yet only few accomplish it. When it comes to wealth creation, financial independence is key. Financial independence is a goal many strive to achieve, yet only few accomplish it. In my experience, the most common reason people fail to achieve this is due to lack of knowledge about wealth creation, while for others, it is often due to lack of confidence in taking action. Number one challenge is lack of knowledge. See, I've seen people who want to become successful, takes people to succeed. I see people who want to become a billionaire and they've not sat down to read books or study what the billionaire does. In this part of the world, I see people want to become successful in an industry or in a niche, but they've not done their research. They've not gone to seminars. They've not gone for trainings. They do not have mentors that will help them through this journey. And often we also have people who have access to this knowledge, but the challenge is that they lack confidence. See, no matter who you are, if you're not yet where you want to be, you are in this category. It's either the information you have is not enough, or you are not confident, you don't have confidence enough to take action. See, in life, you can never become wealthier than the information you have. You cannot become successful more than the information you have. So success is directly proportional to the access to the information that you have. So if you don't have access to the information, guys, you're going to keep complaining. In 2010, I never had access to Bitcoin. In 2009, I never had access to Bitcoin. But those who had access to Bitcoin bought Bitcoin when it was less than $1. Why? Because I did not have the knowledge. So fast forward to now, I now have the knowledge and I'm taking action on it. And this is why we've put together this training so that you can understand that where you're going is not far, but what you need to do and how you need to do it and what you need to do are very, very important to get to where you're going. So you're welcome to today's session. And in this session, we're focusing on wealth creation blueprint. And that is why we're here. So what is wealth? Wealth is the abundance of valuable financial assets or physical possession that can be converted into a form of money transaction. I'll come again. Wealth is the abundance of valuable assets, valuable financial assets, or physical possessions that can be converted into a form used for transaction. So the question is, what do you have in abundance? What do you have in abundance? What do you have that is a valuable financial asset? What do you have that is a physical possession that can be converted into a form of transaction? So the question is, how can you have, the next question is, how can you have enough of that you have that can be converted? So with this, you know what you are to build on. And I've shared with you, I share with my protege and the people that attend my free sessions, that guys, you need to understand that wealth is in stages. You need to start with one. When you get one, do the same thing that you did to get one, duplicate it to get 10. When you get to 10, double up the same thing that you have done to get to 10 to get to 100. That is how to build and to build right. So if the question is, what do you have as a financial asset or physical possession that you can double up that will give you abundance, then you can become wealthy. So guys, wealth is never a quick fix. Wealth is never a quick fix. If you push in wealth as a quick fix, that means you are not building on the law of wealth. Because the real definition of wealth is that it is an abundance of valuable possession. Physical possession of financial assets. That's the definition. So, wealth is the accumulation of scarce resources, a plentiful supply of a particular desirable thing. So right now, one of the vehicles of wealth creation, of creating wealth, is financial market, money market. And in financial market, we have what is called cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency has several assets, and the father of all the assets is Bitcoin. And why is it Bitcoin? Is because Bitcoin has scarcity. And that's why I tell people every single time Because my focus as a financial market expert is to acquire enough of scarce resources. What is scarce right now? That is what you need to accumulate. So because Bitcoin has access, Bitcoin only has 21 million. What of Bitcoin? That is what we have globally. And we have over 7 billion people all over the world. So that means that something will happen because of scarcity. The result or the report or the growth of the word Bitcoin will keep growing because there is already scarcity. So when there is scarcity, that is the kind of asset you need to accumulate. And the more you keep this asset, the more you have the potential to make more money. The more you have the potential to build more wealth. But guys, the question is, what is the asset? What is the resources that is available, that is scarce, that you can accumulate? Wealth creation, accumulation of assets, especially those that generate income over a long period of time. You know, a lot of time I like to tell you guys about the story of a man called Warren Buffett. And one of the secret of Warren Buffett is playing in the financial market, which is in the shares and in the stocks. When people were throwing away their Coca-Cola shares, guess what? Warren Buffett was accumulating the shares. Warren Buffett was acquiring enough of what? Enough of Coca-Cola shares. And the more he was acquiring Coca-Cola shares, the more a lot was happening, guys. The more money he was making. But can I blow your mind, guys? That man did not become wealthy suddenly. He became wealthy by sticking to the rule of accumulating asset. So if you are not accumulating any asset, then I'm not sure you're ready to become wealthy. Because these are little principles that will take you to where you want to be. These are little principles that will guide you to become wealthy. But I can tell you right here, that if you don't accumulate this asset, you can't move beyond wealth. You can't move beyond rich, guys. And this is our goal, because you have all it takes. So write down right now the assets, the scarce asset resources that are available around you that you need to accumulate, that can generate income, and find a way to increase in it. So here again I said, wealth creation is investing in different asset classes where the investment will help you fulfill your critical needs. Don't forget I said it is investing into different asset classes which will help you achieve your goal, which will help you achieve your plan. This investment should also be one that can generate a stable source of income, enabling one to fulfill their aspiration. Very important, because I've seen people jump at becoming successful and they are not doing what they need to do. They are not doing it right. They are investing their added money in an investment that is not stable. Guys, in this, we're going to be doing more. We're going to be sharing with you investments that are stable, that you can connect with. Good. Let's move further. So, what are 5 major types of wealth? The 5 major wealth types, guys, that will help you, that will allow you to be able to live beyond and will allow you to be able to achieve your expected goal. Number 1 is financial wealth, which is money. Money, guys, money. Money is good. Financial wealth is freedom, financial freedom, guys, which is the ability to do more of what we do like and less of what we don't want. Financial freedom. This is total freedom from financial worries, which is one of the major causes of anxiety. So if you can create a system that can give you financial freedom, then I can tell you, you have met one of the wealth models. So for me, this is why I am not only investing in the financial market, I am not only investing in real estate, I'm investing even to other things that can empower me, that can enable me to not have what is called financial worries again. Because if you have this understanding, you want to have a way to leverage, guys. You want to have a way to leverage. Financial wealth consists of understanding complex areas such as investing, spending, budgeting, and the need to be more financially savvy. Understanding of our behaviors. Some of us, we don't understand our behavior. Some of us, we don't invest. Some of us, we spend too much. You see, I know you guys want to, trade forex, make money, go into real estate, make money, trade in the cryptocurrency space, make money. But guys, if you are not investing the money you're making right, you're going to be missing out. One of these days I saw one of these entertainer. He went to a club and spent over 18 million one night. Now, 18 million one night can be wrong spending depending on his status. So that is another challenge. But for some of us, we feel 18 million is worthwhile an investment that will pay me for the rest of my life. So imagine this guy spending 18 million every single night he goes to club. No matter the amount he's making, guys, he's going to feel it. Nicolas Cage, one of the foremost actors, in his over 15 to 20 years of experience playing in the movie in the Hollywood, made over $150 million, and currently is bankrupt. Why? Because he made so much money, but he goes to club and spends a lot of his money on fancy cars, and guess what? He's now broke after 15, 20 years, over 20 years playing in Hollywood. So somebody will say, I have not made $150 million, but you're making $1,000. What are you doing with the $1,000? Somebody will say, oh, I don't spend like that. But what are you spending it on? What are you investing it on? The next thing is budgeting. Some of us here, we just spend the way it comes. Guys, I did not learn budgeting early. See, when I was working in the bank, I spent almost everything I had to what was available because I did not have financial intelligence then. And this you don't even learn in school. School don't teach us. See, financial intelligence is different from what we gone to learn in school. The rule is you don't even spend more than 70% of your income. Some of us only spend 50% of our income. The rest 50% goes into other things. So, Mr. Maiwa, what of me that my salary, my income is less than $100? This is the time to budget. You don't start big to grow big. You start small to grow big. Start budgeting. See, in this series, I'm going to be sharing with you a lot of stuff, guys, because our goal as individual, as a father, as a mother, is we look more to how we make money. And I'm here, I'm there, this is where I used to be. But guys, can we also work on what we are spending on, what we are budgeting on? Can we also check out what our investment is? And not just come on the internet looking for another way to make money. The ones you're making, what do you do with it? The one you're making, what do you do with it? And let me also expose us to this. See, the reason why man was created was to manage, guys. Man is to manage. See, the Holy Book said something to us, and it said that God did not cause the rain to fall, did not cause the ground to grow its fruit, did not cause all of this to happen because there was no man to manage. The reason why you can't get more is because you're not managing the one you have. You see, I see people want to become wealthy. They want to, so they talk more about what they will make, what next to do. But you need to know that financial freedom, financial wealth creation also starts from managing what you have. So if you want the universe to give you more, then you need to manage what you have. If you want the universe to open up more to you, you want a bigger house. What do you do? What are you doing in that small room right now? You want a mansion. What are you doing in that 2 bedrooms right now. You want a beautiful wife. What are you doing to the ladies around you? You want a good son. What are you doing to other people's son? Guys, the mystery about wealth is just about you understanding that these 3 points are important. What you are investing on, what you are spending, and what you are budgeting on. This will help you to create a sustainable plan that can make you become wealthy, guys. So, guys, let's understand our behavior. Don't just go hard in making more money. Also go hard in investing, in spending, and in budgeting. The second type of wealth is called social wealth, which is status. Social wealth. Now, social wealth is one of the most underrated types of wealth because we don't typically think of status, class as a form of wealth. We understand that status has value, but we never connect that to a type of wealth in itself. So, social wealth is the total value of resources you have to meet your social or emotional needs. I'll say that again. Social wealth is the total value of the resources you have to meet your social or emotional needs. So, what is the resources you have? It is one of the 3 main parts of real wealth. Social connection is the currency of social wealth. See, guys, I call this social capital. A lot of brands outside there will only move more to people who have social capital. Social capital is so valuable, guys. But we have people who also have social capital, but they do not have it. They've not been able to convert their social capital into financial wealth, into wealth rather. They've not been able to monetize it. Okay? So a social connection can be defined as a person that you have the potential to interact with, whether it is face to face, on the phone, internet. So this could include families, relatives, co-workers, friends, mentors. So the people you are able to relate with. So for example, if I have the phone number of President Muhammadu Buhari, I have a social capital, guys. If I have the email of, there are some mentors in my life that I have access to, that's social capital. If I link you to my mentor, for you to get to my mentor could be expensive for you, but I can use my social connection to get my mentor for you. So instead of you paying huge amount of money to get my mentor, I can give you that to access. So you need to understand this, that the connection you have with people around you is your social capital, is your social wealth. So each connection also have different value depending on how deep it is. And the third one in the fifth rule, fifth types of wealth, is time wealth. See, a lot of time people are after financial wealth, but these other types are important. I've seen people who make so much money, but because they do not handle their time wealth, they are not alive again today to enjoy what they worked for. Freedom is having your own time to spend how we want, where we want, with whom we wish to spend, to be with. Time freedom is critical. I can tell you this over and over again, guys. Time is what the majority of us wish we had in abundance, a maximum control of, but guys, we don't have control of it. Why? Everybody only has 24 hours. However, in this modern day, most of us spend a lot of our time dedicating ourselves to earning money and building our status. See, this changed my orientation. 5 years ago, I used to focus more on my financial market business until I begin to understand that it's not just about the wealth you are creating. It's not just about financial wealth alone, guys. It's also about time wealth. Time wealth. So hence, no time for what truly matters to us, because we are after money. I want to make money. I want to make money. But guys, money is not the only type of wealth. Some people, they've traded every of their wealth only for financial wealth, and every other one is missing. Time is the greatest wealth you have. Spend it wisely. Time is the greatest wealth you have. Spend it wisely. And I'll share with my team today that one of the things that determine a successful future is just two things, two classifications of time. Number one, what you're doing today and what you're doing now. Today and now. Today and now. So at the end of tonight, I want to audit what have I done today. In the beginning of the day, I want to be able to ask myself, what am I going to do today? In relative to what I am doing now. I have planned to have this training course. That is what I'm doing now. And that means my now is in alignment with my today. So if it is not in alignment, there's nothing we can do. It must be in alignment. Because if it is not in alignment, then your goals will be affected. I want to be successful at 30 years old. I want to buy a car at 30 years old. I want to be a millionaire at 25. I want to, all those daily goals, all those goals, right? Futuristic goals that you set are only the result of what you have been doing with your time. That is why there's a saying that what you focus on expands. What you focus on expands. Your time has a lot to do. So manage your time well. Don't just be everywhere. Some of us, we are so much loose with our time, especially in this age where there are a lot of distractions. The social media distractions is there. The economic distractions is there. Family distractions is there. But guys, those who get to the top are people who are able to overcome all these distractions. The number 4 wealth is physical wealth. The physical wealth is health. Guys, you must know that your physical wealth has a lot to do with your life. I've seen people who has a lot of money, but they are not available because they've not created physical wealth. Our health is the glue that holds all the other types of wealth and our life together. I'll say that again. Our health is the glue that holds all types of wealth together. All types of it holds it together. So if the glue is not holding the usual, is not holding all the necessary things together, then guys, a lot will be disturbed. A lot will be disturbed. Without our health, we can achieve none of the other different kinds of wealth. So physical health is important, at least not in long term, sustainable way. Your health is key, guys. Without health, we can achieve none of the other different kinds of wealth. I know you like financial wealth. I know you like social capital wealth. Guys, but can I be sincere with you? The health is key. The majority of us who fail to understand that health is true wealth, as a result, we fail to invest in our bodies and minds and aren't even aware this is what more than pursuit in achieving all types of wealth. Because our physical health is in comprises of our body, our spirit, which is our mind, together. So if you're doing exercises and you're not feeding your mind, you're not even still balancing it. If you're feeding your mind and you're not doing exercise, you're not even still balancing it. So that is why I will do exercise. I will read books. I listen to audios. I listen to podcasts almost every time. Not because I don't want to make money, but there must be a balance, guys. There must be a balance. The 5th one is called spiritual wealth, which is mindfulness. Spiritual wealth comes from within. Spiritual wealth comes from within. So it's not something you're going to be hustling in around. It comes from within. It's your contentment rather, mindfulness, and spiritual self things that you can have or at all times. True spiritual wealth is something that you can control. You can control it. So this is very key. And one of the ways to control your spiritual wealth is meditation. Meditation. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he will be. Not as a man walk. See, guys, there's a lot that the spiritual wealth will do for you. But the question is, we are all chasing. A lot of us are chasing the physical wealth, physical assets. You spend less time to create what you want to go chase. You know, I was sharing a particular strategy with my team using this spiritual wealth. And I said, whenever a task is given to you, whenever a goal is set, you don't need to rush to your laptop or system to do your research or work. The first thing you want to do is for the first 3 to 5 minutes, stop what you want to do, meditate strongly on how you want to achieve that. Then you can now start your research, because your mind needs to be in alignment with what you want to go search for. But some of us, we are after making money in the forex market, in the crypto market. We are waiting for the next real estate project. We are waiting for the next investment opportunity. But guys, our spiritual wealth that comes within is not prepared. Is not prepared. We need to be prepared. So the next one here is, why is financial wealth creation important? Why is it important? Number one, the reason why we need this is for regular income. We need this for what? For regular income. We want to make more money. But guys, regular income. How do we achieve regular income? This is why wealth creation is key. Regular income, it offers a steady flow of income even when you are no longer employed or working. You need that. This can be a great way to ensure financial liquidity. Also, in times of emergency or health crisis, it will help in addressing the contingencies. So guys, you need an inflow. Monthly inflow, daily inflow. Guys, that is what I am doing currently. I am working with my team to create enough models, products, services that can give me daily income, so that even when I am not working, I am still making money. Number two reason is that it provides you money to fulfill your future goals. A lot of us have future goals that we have set, but guys, if you do not have a wealth creation plan, you're going to be missing out. Guys, you're going to see, this is going to help you. By the time you're done with all the series, this will blow your mind. I'm going to be sharing with you how I consistently make money from all my models. That is what I'm sharing with you guys. Your goals are thick. But guys, you need money to achieve them. The number three reason is easy retirement. Easy retirement. You won't be able to retire early. Guys, you need income that can fit in. You need income that can fit in. And for income to fit in, guys, for you to have good retirement, you need that income, guys. Number four, time to focus on purpose and family. You need that. See, there's an adage in my dialect. The children you don't train, they will end up growing up and they will destroy what you have used your time to build. Sometimes I get home and I don't open my laptop again for that evening because I want to spend time with them. I want to spend time with them. You need to have time for your family. Some of us, our businesses, they take a lot of our time, guys. But we don't need that. We don't need to be disturbed. We need to just make sure that we do what we are meant to do. And we can scale it up from there. Be wary not to get lured into things full of money and status that will rob you of mindfulness, freedom, and health. Be wary not to get in or lured into things that will only give you money and status. You need to understand that you want to build life. You want to enjoy your spiritual wealth. You want to enjoy your time freedom and your health freedom. All of this will help you. Guys, this is all I have for you today. In this session, I want you to understand that this is key. We all can achieve all 5 steps of wealth within our lives. And only when we do get to this point can we begin to feel the wealth of fulfillment. This occurs when all the 5 types of wealth are at play simultaneously and in a right balance. Guys, you need to know that you need to balance it. Don't go after money too much. Go after your social capital. Connect with people. Relate. Invest into relationship. What do that mean? Pay some people visits. Pick up phones, weekends to call some people. Connect with some people, some old people. Do that today. Why? You just don't want to acquire money and you don't have a balance of others. This is the place where we should strive to be. Each of these types of wealth requires years of dedication, practice, humility, learning, and understanding. So somebody that has pride would not want to bring himself low to reach out to some people. Guys, but life is more than that. Haman never knew that the slave had a solution to his word, to his leprosy. He never knew until one day that girl, because of good relationship, that Laman could spend all the money he has and could have even spent more, but did not get the best out of life until a young house girl, a young housekeeper told him of someone who could help out. Do you know that is social capital? He did not spend a dime to get that lady to do it. He only spent his good relationship with the girl, and a good relationship brought him out of leprosy. I think that is for someone who is listening to me today, because humility will help your social capital. Being nice, being a giver, doing all of the things that will engage your process of becoming wealthy in all of these areas will help you more. Therefore, it should be viewed as a lifelong process that does not end, because there is no final destination. No final destination. You want more money? No final destination. The wealthiest people still want more money. You want to have social capital? Those who are politicians that have social capital, those who are professors that have social capital, those who are big brands that have social capital, they still want more. You want physical wealth? You need time wealth? It's not enough. We all want more. So because it's a lifelong process, let's keep putting in what we need. And that brings us to the end of this first session. And I I'm really excited about this. All you need to do right now is to drop your questions. If you have any questions, just put. It's not just about money. It's broad, and we need to stretch to reach out to it. Okay? So talk to me, guys. Drop your questions. Any question? Any question? Any question, guys? Fantastic. I'm excited. Any question on Instagram? Any question? Any question? Fantastic. In the absence of no question, guys, I'm really pumped up about today. And if you're just watching the video again, make sure you click on the share button. Help somebody outside there to gain value. And I'm really pumped up. I'm sure you guys gained some amazing value today. Thank you so much. Somebody says, well explained. Thank you. So we're going to continue on this series soon. I want to be able to finish up this series soon, because a lot of us need this. It's not just about the financial market. It's not just about real estate. It's not just everything to bring money on your desk, guys. You need to create a balance, and you need to plan for it. That'll be all for today. My name remains Maya Wolabi, Africa's most sought financial market coach. And my goal is to help you to understand how wealth can be created. Do have a pleasant evening, and I'll see you guys at the boot camp. The boot camp for the Forex, for the financial market is tomorrow. It's a 3 days boot camp. We're going to be doing a breakdown on how to trade in the financial market. If you're interested, make sure you send a message to any of our contact details. Let me drop the office line so that you guys can reach out to. Okay, so do that so you can start join the boot camp. It's going to be an amazing session. Tomorrow is a 3 days boot camp breakdown that will help you to take amazing decision in the financial market. And for those who have not gotten access to my latest 21 checklist, you need to do that. You need to have access to that, and let's make a lot of things happen. Okay. I look forward to your success. My name remains Maya Wolabi. Have a pleasant evening. Bye bye for now. Peace.